Hey guys, it's me Izzy and welcome back to another video on izzyycate. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that post notifications bell so you get a notification from me every time I post a new video. That's pretty much it for all the basics. So welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing a get ready with me, showing you guys my everyday skincare and makeup look. This is what it looks like. This is the finished product. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how you do my everyday look and answering your questions about dance and some random ones thrown in there maybe. I asked you guys on my community tab on YouTube. Today's video is gonna be super fun. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do it. I have so much content coming soon. I know I haven't posted in forever, but I have dance content coming soon. So get excited, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so I look crazy, but we're gonna start off with my skincare routine. My skincare routine has actually changed a lot recently. I still use some of the same products, but it honestly has changed a lot. So I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine, and then we'll start getting into the questions when I start my makeup. The first thing that I use is this Ordinary Niacinamide Serum. I have been using this serum for honestly probably close to a year now. And I honestly think that this is what has changed my skin. I do think that this is one of the products that has changed my skin. I used to have breakouts like pretty often. They weren't terrible. Like, I really shouldn't say that they're terrible because I know people have a lot worse. But I very rarely ever break out now. And I'm pretty sure it's because of that. But I could be wrong. I think it is. Yes, I get pimples here and there, but like honestly not that consistently. Next up, I've just started using this. This is the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream. I literally just started using this like a few weeks ago, but I knew that I needed an eye cream because I think it's just good that you're using one, especially like starting at a young age. But I like it so far. Honestly, I haven't really noticed a huge difference yet. And then next I used the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. I think this honestly just makes my skin like a little bit glowier. I don't know if it does a ton, but I do think it makes my skin pretty glowy, and it's also a good primer for my makeup. I feel like it helps it stick pretty well. Next, I use my moisturizer, CeraVe PM moisturizer. I use this morning and night. Honestly, I do not like their AM one, so I just use this one in the morning too because it does the job. It's not a super heavy or thick moisturizer. The last step is my sunscreen and Lumi Lotion Duo. For sunscreen, I have been using the Summer Fridays Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Milk Sunscreen. That's a tongue twister, but I go ahead and just put this on my face like this. This is also newer to my routine, but I like it so far. And then I use the L'Oreal Lumi Lotion in the shade Deep Glow. I think this is the darkest one, but this just helps me get a bronze. And then I just mix it and spread it around. So now that's blended all in, I feel like I look pretty tan and glowy, and I'm going to go ahead and do my primer for my makeup. Recently I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter face primer. I really like this. It is a little pricey, so when I run out I will not be repurchasing just because it's pricey. So now that my skincare is done, we're going to move on to my makeup, and I'm going to start answering some questions. So the first step to my makeup routine is my concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. It's the ultra creamy one, and this is in the shade Light Medium. So I honestly just kind of use this wherever I feel like I need it, pretty much kind of all over my face. So the first question that someone asked me is, what is your favorite style of dance? I feel like this is a pretty like simple question to start off with, but my favorite style of dance is lyrical. My second favorite is jazz. The next question that I got is tips for performing your first solo, and she said that it's a lyrical solo. So I performed my first solo when I was in 9th grade. I was about to turn 15, so I was 14 still. But my first solo was a jazz solo. Also, I know this is not what she asked, but I'm just like telling you basic background information. So I feel like I was pretty late to performing my first solo. You know, a lot of people perform their first solo when they're like 5, but me, I was 14. I was so nervous. Like, you can ask my mom, I literally almost did not get on the stage. Like, honestly, I don't think my mom thought I was gonna get on stage because it is scary scary. It's so normal to be nervous because I seriously was bawling my eyes out getting ready and I almost didn't do my solo. But before I get into some tips, I'm going to go in with my blush. This is the Patrick Ta blush, also a recent product that I've been using, and I literally love it so much. This is in the shade She's That Girl, and it has the cream one and the powder one, and usually I just use both. I start with the cream and then I use the powder on top. Some tips that I would give you, honestly, I feel like it's kind of hard to give advice for this because honestly you just have to do it. Like, you literally just have to get on stage and do it, and once you do it once, like, you're gonna be able to do it again. Tip that I would give is give yourself grace. Like, tell yourself that it's probably not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. That's something I struggle with, is being a perfectionist and wanting everything to be perfect. But tell yourself it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna get on stage and I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna do my best. And honestly, that's the accomplishment right there. Like, you don't have to be perfect, and like, it doesn't have to be the best time you've ever done the dance, but like, just getting on the stage and doing it and overcoming that fear and anxiety is the accomplishment. And right there, you've literally just like overcome a fear. I mean, at least for me. But that's what I would say. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, which I need to take some of this advice myself, but don't put too much pressure on yourself for it to be perfect. I mean, it's not going to be, and I feel like that's just what you need to tell yourself, and just be proud of yourself for like working hard and doing it. And also just practice, like literally practice it, go over it in your head when you're trying to fall asleep at night. Practice, mark it in your living room if you feel like you're gonna forget, but you got it. Like, just give yourself grace and just do your best. Don't expect it to be perfect. Blush is done. It looks a little crazier on camera than in person. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to powder. I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Natural Beige, and I just use this on spots that I get oily. The next question is, what do you look forward to most at dance competitions? Honestly, just performing. I love just performing on stage, and you only get like a few competitions a year, so I feel like I just like really try to take it in and enjoy the performing aspect and just dancing like with my best friends. Because especially this year, because it's my senior year, like I'm really just trying to enjoy it and take it all in. But yeah, I mean, also awards are really fun, but I would just say I look forward to performing and just like being with my friends. I feel like dance competitions are just a vibe, just spending so much time with your team and your friends and dancing, of course. Next, I'm gonna do my highlighter. I use the Benefit Cookie highlighter. This is literally my favorite highlighter ever. So I use this like on my nose, over here, and then in my inner corners. The next question is tips for dance competitions. Be organized and prepared. I think that's my #1 advice that I would probably give you, because coming from someone, like, not trying to like brag or anything, but I am very organized and prepared, so I feel like that really helps me. Usually in the dressing room or at competitions in general, I'm the person that if someone doesn't have something or someone needs something, I have it. Like, you need hairspray, I have it. Bobby pins, I have it. Sticky glue, I have it. I would just say be organized. Prepare your costumes and headpieces and just everything ahead of time. Don't wait till last minute to pack your dance stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, if you do it the day before, like, that's fine, but like, don't be like throwing everything together last minute. Prepare all your stuff, make sure you have everything, make sure you have backups of things. I would also say just like stay calm, and I feel like I need to take this advice, but just try to stay relaxed, because competitions get very, very stressful and emotions run very high. Just relax, try to take it in, don't be too stressed. Literally all this advice I need to take myself. Next, I'm doing my eyebrows, so I just brush them with this like eyebrow brush, and then for my brow gel, I use the Kosas Airbrow gel. This is just a clear eyebrow gel, and honestly, I found that I really like this eyebrow gel. I got it in a birthday gift from Sephora, and I tried it and I was like, wait, why do I like really like this? it's just not very, like, it doesn't feel like your eyebrows are glued to your face. It's kind of lighter, but it also keeps them in place all day. Okay, now that eyebrows are done, I go ahead and set my face before I do my mascara. I don't know why I've been doing this recently, and I find like I like doing it before mascara, but I use the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. Honestly, I feel like any setting spray does the job. I know a lot of people say like certain ones are the only ones that make your makeup last, but I think this one makes my makeup last good enough, and it doesn't make you too shiny. It's more like a matte look, so that's why I like this. Next, I'm going to be curling my eyelashes and getting ready to do my eyelash routine, which is very long and extensive, but it's the best part of my makeup. And I'm going to answer the next question, which is, when did you start liking dance? I definitely started very, very late. A lot of people start dance when they're like literally a toddler or like in kindergarten. I started when I was 10, which is very late, but I do wish that I started earlier now. I feel like I would be a stronger dancer and like just have had more time to enjoy dance throughout my whole life. Yeah, so I started when I was 10, and I just took, I honestly don't even know why I started it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't remember like ever telling my mom like I want to go dance. Like, I don't remember that. I just literally just started taking a lyrical and a jazz class. I don't even know why. So first, for my eyelashes, I'm using this L'Oreal primer. I do this before my mascara because I feel like it just helps my eyelashes look better. Just took like 2 dance classes. My mom did put me in like dance when I was younger. Like, I took like a ballet class when I was really little, but I didn't stick with it. Like, I definitely didn't like it. I was like one of those kids where I tried every sport, didn't like any of them, just kept putting things and trying new things. And honestly, I feel like my parents thought that I was never gonna find the sport that I was gonna stick with. Like, I really just thought they were like, oh my gosh, what is she gonna do? And honestly, I probably thought that too. So I used that primer, and then I used the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I used this first, just like not too much of it, but just a little bit for length. And then I go in with another one for volume. I took a ballet class when I was really little, didn't stick with it. I honestly think I probably did it for like 6 months, and then tried a bunch of other things. And I think I don't really remember why I decided to just take a lyrical and jazz class, but I did. But I did that for a year. I was in 5th grade, and then in 6th grade, I joined like what my studio called performance team, which was basically where I just took regular classes, a lyrical, jazz, and ballet, and then I just learned one competition dance, and we did it at one competition. So that was my first year like competing, but literally it was one dance, one competition. And that was in 6th grade when I was like 11. And then the next year I did more competition dances. I think I had like 3. And then I switched studios to the one that I'm at now in 8th grade. And I've just been doing it ever since. Yeah, this is my 7th year competing, which is kind of crazy actually. And I honestly can't tell you when I really like started liking dance. I feel like I just kind of like stuck with it and just kept doing it. I think I really fell in love with dance like 2 years ago in like sophomore year. I feel like ever since then, it's basically been my whole life. Honestly, since I switched to online school, which I switched to online school middle of sophomore year. And I didn't do it because of dance, but I did do it because of just my school situation. But I feel like ever since then, I've really like obviously had more time to focus on dance, and like it's just kind of become my life because I don't really have anything outside of it, which makes it really hard thinking I'm gonna be done with dance this year, which is like really sad. But yeah, I honestly, it's like a hard question to answer when I really started to like it. But that's just kind of like my dance like timeline or story. I literally didn't even tell you what I'm using, but I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is like the main one that I use, but I use a few others. Okay, here are my finished eyelashes. I just finished them off camera because I I feel like it's just weird to watch people do mascara. But now I'm gonna finish my makeup off with the Summer Fridays lip balm. This is the pink sugar one. Literally my favorite. It smells so good. So I'm gonna do this and then answer the last question that I got asked, perfect timing, which is favorite movies and TV shows. Obviously this one's not related to dance, but I just thought I would answer it last because someone asked me. My favorite TV shows would probably be Dance Moms, obviously. I would say Summer I Turned Pretty, Outer Banks. I also love to watch Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise when they're on. Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, those are just a few of my favorite shows. And then also some of my favorite movies. All-time favorite movie will always be High School Musical, no matter how old I get. And then I would say I love How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's such a good one. 10 Things I Hate About You, also a good one. But yeah, that's all the questions that I got asked. Okay, I just finished my hair. I straightened it, and I just wanted to show you guys the final makeup look. It's obviously pretty natural. It's just my everyday makeup, but yeah, I thought this was super fun to film. I love answering your guys' questions. If you have any other video ideas for me, please let me know. Comment them down below or on my community tab. That's where I got all these questions from. I asked you guys on my community tab on YouTube. So go ahead and check that every once in a while if you want to like comment some questions or video ideas. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for dance competition vlogs coming so soon, literally so soon. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you want. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.